Hi, I'm Ava Hartz. No, that's not my real name, and no, I'm not going to give you my real one. I'm going to tell you about the week I dated a guy, and then he broke up with me before homecoming. We will call this guy Evil Redhead. That is the nickname amongst all my friends. Just got a text from my friend. So I moved to this new place. Of course, me being a new girl, I was all scared, and I only had one friend. And it ended up being a guy. He was friends with my other friend, and it's like, okay, I'm going to go live in this town, and he's going to be the only one I know. So, I got to know him, and I got to know his friends. It was really awkward at first because I was like, do you like me? Do you not like me? You're spending so much time with me. And he's like, well, I'll tell you. Well, he didn't tell me. He kissed me at the pool, and then later on that night I was like, are we dating? It's like, well, I just don't kiss my friends. It's like, okay, so yeah, we are. I wanted to kick myself in the butt for that. It was very good. School year had just started. I was hanging out with him a lot. I was close to his brother. I'm still close to his brother. We have the same science class. So often I would be like, hey, your brother's still a jack. And he's like, yeah, he is. Because he hates his brother and his brother hates him. Perfectly fine. I'm okay with this. Well, I thought we were doing really good. And now I look back at it, I seen that he was just playing me along. It hurt a lot whenever he broke up with me because he didn't do it in person. He did it over Facebook. And it really just... He didn't even say, hey, I was just using you for a fling. He pulled the whole, my mom doesn't want me dating. And my response was, okay. He's like, you're not going to question me any further? I was like, no. Goodbye. Blocked him on Facebook. Ignored him. I went as so far as to block his brother on Facebook, which I'm now back friends with him. And now that I look back, I'm kind of glad I did some things. One of the things I did was, he has this girlfriend, and I said her name because somebody texted him, and when I mean somebody, I mean some chick. He's like, oh, guess who just texted me? And I was like, oh, so-and-so? And he gave me this dirty look, and I was so happy. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah. Well, continue with my actual story. He broke up with me a week before homecoming. We had plans. I had my dress picked out and everything. And then I was like, 7 more days until homecoming that evening. And then that night I was like, should I even go to homecoming since I don't have a date anymore? It was very, very plain to see that I was hurt. Hard. My friends even noticed it and they're like, you're wearing more black than usual. What's wrong? I was like, yeah, it's nothing. And then they figured out that Evil Redhead, broke up with me. And I just said his name. It hurts to even say his name. It hurts to walk in the halls by him. It just hurts a lot. So when they found out, every time he would walk by me, one of my friends would grab me and say, hey, look at this, and distract me. And I kind of thank them for that. Just like, yeah, thanks guys for saving me, really. And I would get this nervous habit, like, I have this habit of looking for him now, and, like, literally looking for him because I used to have him meet me by my locker. And when he didn't meet me by my locker that Monday, after he broke up with me, because he broke up with me on a Friday, I was, like, almost heartbroken to see him walk straight past me, not even look at me. I noticed little things like he got his hair cut or he had a bruise. Well, I figured out the week after, not even a week after, the minute after he broke up with me, he went out with my best friend. And she found out what he did. And after, she even told me, she's like, oh, I'm dating Chris, by the way. Evil redhead. You know what? Going by Chris, because I doubt he's even going to see this. She's like, oh, I'm dating Chris, by the way. I was like, okay, go ahead. But he's going to break your heart after a week. And she's like, no, he ain't. Note, she's known this guy for 2 years. I knew him for a whole month, and I already had him laid out. She was blindsided by how much she loved him. And the week afterwards, he got a new haircut. He got a new bruise. My friend calls me and is like, you want a chunk of his hair? I was like, you evil. I love you. It was fun, because now we can bash on him so badly. I'm happy now with the guy I got. I'm happy that my friends can support me. I'm happy that one of my friends from my old town set this up for me, literally over Facebook. So there will be more vlogs like this, where I'll just, like, give you a part of my heart, part of my soul. So, I'm Ava Hearts. If you stayed this long, you can subscribe. Or you can at least like it. Or comment below. Comment below what really broke you. What broke you to the point where you wanted to cry 3 hours after being so calm? Because that's what happened. I was calm, and then the minute my mom walked into my room, I was crying for about 5 hours. So 8 hours of him being on my mind after we even broke up, I was crying. Sometimes I still cry a little bit. You can hear the breaking in my voice as I speak properly. But I'm not going to let him get me down. So, if you've stayed this long, here's a little bit about me. I like to sing. I like to dance. I absolutely love my family and my friends. If you try to break one of my friends, I will break you. Though I may look like a twig, I will break you. Some way, form, mentally or physically, I will break you if you break one of my friends. So again, I'm Ava Hearts, and thank you for watching this. I don't expect this to get many views. Bye.